Hey, this is Craig here making my first ever pickleball video. I'm here with Ricky, who's just played his first ever pickleball match with me. Not that I'm a pro, I've only been playing for less than a week. I've had about, well, including this hour, 5 hours on court myself. However, I am a fairly good tennis player, so it's not so difficult for me to pick it up. Ricky, have you played any racket sport?
Uh, in school, I used to play a bit of table tennis. That's why you could see my backhand was pretty powerful. But that's about it. I mean, in terms of racket sports, I haven't played any racket sports.
Okay, okay. But you're a pretty fit guy. What other sporting activities do you do?
Well, when I was in school, I used to play karate. So I did almost all kind of martial arts. But when it comes to team sports, only hockey.
Yep.
That about.
But you do a lot of fitness work now, right?
I run a lot. I hike. Uh, Cycle once in a while. Like I've seen you cycling around Audi.
Oh, yeah, I love my cycling. But you also take some classes?
Yes, I do. I teach some indoor classes, indoor spinning, indoor weight training sessions, cardio with sessions.
And I know you're into an extreme sport.
OCR, I mean, yeah, some people call it as an extreme sport. But for me, it's like being a child again, going back into the playgrounds. Remember when we used to like up those playgrounds back in the day, where you can slide, you can do monkey bars and stuff. So that's what the sport has become for the adults.
Right, what's it called?
OCR,
OC.
obstacle competitive racing.
Okay, all right. I hadn't heard that term before. Right. So yeah, for me these days, I've been playing tennis for really about 7 years and got up to lower intermediate, sometimes touching on intermediate level. But I've had a lot of problems with my feet and a couple of shoulder operations. So I've had a few months off from all sport, just hitting the gym regular. But last week I went to watch a bunch of friends play pickleball, and I got to have a hit for 10 minutes and thought, wow, this is fun. And I've just dived straight into it, and now I'm making this channel, gonna chronicle my voyage to being a half decent player. I'm now 60 years old. That's why I've called the channel 60 Pickleball. I mean, if I could become a 60 player, that would be something. But I think a 40 would be much more realistic within a couple of years. So we'll see.
Yeah, you did pretty good actually today. Uh, you know, like he's sharing right now that he picked up pickleball a week back and like 3-0. He played 3 games, 3-0. He did really good. Especially the mental aspect of the game. He's quite fast on his feet. So I don't know how you were in your prime. Like it's a second prime, but when you were like in 30s, 40s, I'm sure if he picked up pickleball back then, World Series, eh?
There you go. I don't know about that, but yeah, playing tennis, I'm pretty quick around the court until I damage my feet too much. But that does help, although I don't have anything like the fitness you do.
But you got the skills though.
Yes, I did have a 2 hour lesson this week as well. It's a Viet Q guy, American Vietnamese guy named Connor, who just fantastic coach. 2 hours with him just transformed me from a no hoper to someone who can compete against 2.5 level players. We're really happy. Um, Hopefully, I'll get to make some videos with Connor at some point. I haven't talked to him about that. We'll see what happens.
But by the way, what did you cover in that session that you did?
We started off with a lot of ding kick. Then we went on to volleying. Um, yeah, and proper hand position, but backhand and forehand, everything like that. He didn't focus much on the grip. We didn't do any serving. It was about court positioning and basically just getting the ball back, being relaxed, getting the ball over, not worrying about hitting the ball hard, not holding the racket tight. So I should call it a paddle. Not holding the paddle tightly, quite a loose grip, and let it happen. Yeah, that was a good session today. I videoed it, so I'll post another video with us playing or see how it comes out. So
I had to say that. I was about to say that. Are you going to add the video at the end of it? Because the game was pretty good. He made some really good shots.
thank you. Well, you made the great lob of the day. That was for sure.
Yeah, that's called beginner's luck. So what I think was beginners like you, my friend, you did really this.
Yeah, I think I took advantage of you don't really know the right position to be in. So that's a big advantage. But I also used my tennis skills, one-handed backhand a few times, and driving down the line straight from tennis. My smashes sometimes were good, sometimes were awful.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, it will get better with you in this act.
But it was fun. I really enjoyed it.
So what's the game like tomorrow? We're going to play a game, right?
Yes, tomorrow I'm going to play in my first DUPR tournament for non-rated players and up to 2.5. Think there's only 5 people signed up, but that's enough for us to rotate partners and, get some games under the belt. You've got to actually play 30 rated games before you get a rating. Or is that? Yeah. And that's understandable because
Maybe you need to have some experience, some background.
yeah, also it was just 1 or 2 or 5 or something, you'd be able to cheat, just play really easy players and get a good rating or something. No, 30 makes it much more realistic to start us.
I might join in and I might crash in tomorrow then. Oh, absolutely. For the game.
But yeah, if you can get to a session with Coach Connor,
Yeah, I would love that.
that'll help. He's got sessions mornings, evenings, middle of the day, like 4 days a week. But something should be. Yeah.
Coach Connor will be coming for you.
You all right, yeah. So that's tomorrow night. I better not stress my legs any. The old legs get tired pretty quickly these days. I think 3 hours is probably going to be my absolute limit of playing in a day. Uh, I can play 3 hours tennis doubles, and I'd be pretty tired after that. So I think I can do the same with pickleball. Not so much running. But the stressful thing I find with pickleballs so far is all the bending over. Yeah. You pick up the ball all the time. You got to get down low for a lot of shots. So it's not so easy on a 60-year-old back.
Yeah, sometimes the ball doesn't have the rebound that we are talking about earlier.
It doesn't bounce like a tennis ball at all.
It makes a lot of sound, though.
It does. It is noisy. Yeah. Good fun. And I just bought myself a racket today. Selkirk Latitude Max. Felt very strange at first. It's very absorbent compared to the ones I was renting over the week. So I find I have to hit it a bit harder to dink. I was hitting a lot into that while we were warming up. It's really much more absorbative. But I like it overall. I like it. In how much? It's 2 million Vietnam dong, which is what's that for $80? Yeah, $80.
Not bad. And then you were telling me that there are some brands which is more expensive than that.
Yeah. Oh well, this has all the range of prices, but yeah, they go up to over $250, I believe. Some of the rackets. So, youch.
Yeah, they are saving money, guys. So can I get into pickleball? It's a one-time investment, but at least you need to get yourself a good paddle. That's what they call
Yep.
it.
They're a lot cheaper than tennis, though. You're not restringing all the time, or
That's a plus one.
Yeah, and you're not buying balls all the time. These balls last ages.
Yeah. Well, yeah. And you can use the same clothes that you use for gym or any other racket sport.
Exactly.
You look cooler at the same time.
And so, do you think you'll come back again, Ricky?
Probably I will, but I need to practice a little bit more because I think as a person I'm quite competitive.
Yeah.
So when I debag in any sport, then it just lights up the fire inside me. And I'm like, oh shit, why am I sucking so much? Wow, that's so bad. Yeah. So you actually heard me grunting a lot, and I was sweating at a very low level. Now that's fine. So, yeah, I will start coming back. I mean, there is a new pickleball code right in like was the street where I'm living. Like,
Okay.
so as soon as that opens up, I'll start to practice at least twice a week. That's the commitment that I can make.
Nice. Yeah, it's crazy how many courts we're in Taodian and Ho Chi Minh City, and yeah, there's at least 10 in this little area
Yeah, yeah.
everywhere. We're at Rally Pickleball at the moment, with just 5 courts. Oh, it's a pretty good setup. Or maybe 6 courts. 2, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, there we go.
And we started playing at around 2 p.m. And I was telling Craig that I thought nobody will be there. Maybe one or two people, maybe the staff, and we can just choose the code. When we entered, for my surprise, I saw too many people with me. Like right here, you can hear the sound in the background. There are so many people playing. Middle of the day, like it's Thursday. Well, people don't have to work for what?
Yeah, every court is full. It's impressive.
Impressive, bro. Really impressive.
Mm. All right, guys. Let you go, and thanks for listening. And watch out for this video of Ricky and I playing. You can criticize us. Note that I'm a super competitive person as well. I really hate losing. So I can't wait till Ricky gets up to my level and we can start bashing each other around. So we're going go on the that'll get some fireworks going then.
Yeah.
All right. Ciao. So.